Oh, someone made a shrimp brain. That's kind of clever. Okay, I'll give them that. Here you go for nightmare fuel. Have fun with that. Uh,
Damn.
it's kind
Please
of
tell me that's not
creative.
ketchup.
I don't think it's ketchup, but you know what? Honestly, I wouldn't put it past somebody. Hopefully it's cocktail sauce. Hopefully it's cocktail sauce.
Yeah.
That's the hope.
I know what you were. You were thinking that was a shrimp's actual brain, not a brain made of shrimp.
What? You lost me at thinking?
Welcome to the Streamless Podcast. Today with me, I have Lazy Warriors.
And I want to pin Beyond Energy and sneak against each other publicly in a fight for my love.
Aww.
And attention. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Perfect. Cordelia Chase.
I was productive when I was on the shitter yesterday. I made 2 doctor's appointments and asked for a refill.
Listen, you are literally getting shit done.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Refill.
I just want to warn people to pack their dumbrellas. It's very stupid outside lately.
Just in
But hi, guys.
general.
It is. The world is just it's just a pile of stupid.
Cloud
You know
world.
what else is stupid? I'm just busting down the door like the Kool-Aid man off the bat. I literally, I can't handle it. I can't handle it. And it is like the most trending activity right now, I feel like, in the world. And it's fucking Wordle. And if I see any more goddamn Wordle shit, I might lose my mind. And it's to the point where, like, mods in chat, mods in Discord, like, Blue changed his name to Wordle as contraband here and still tries to sneak in Wordle gifts that I immediately delete from my server. And I'm like, I've never been so, like, stop. And I was so hopeful. And, like, yesterday, a part of my soul just absolutely fucking broke.
Oh.
My own mother.
Oh.
My mama started posting Wordle on Facebook. It took a lot for me not to hover over and unfollow. Because I've been following, I find people and I'm like, nope. I go to, Facebook, tap notifications, unfollow. I want to see none of it. I don't care about your scores. I don't care how hard it was. None of it. None of it. And I feel like between Zalos and Blue and TV and all the rest of the penis population in my Discord just keep popping up Wordle shit, and I just cannot handle it. And I'm like, stop. The blocks, the words, I don't care.
I'm so happy you brought it up because I was about to miss my streak. The absolute look of disappointment.
Are you fucking playing Wordle?
I am not.
Thank God. Oh, thank fuck. I was like, oh. Like, like sometimes, like, before death, your life will flash before your eyes. I was like, our whole friendship just flashed before my eyes. And I was like, well, sorry, gotta boop, boop, unfollow and leave this podcast. Like, I can't. I can't do it.
I do have a question, though. How do you feel about, like, the offshoots of Wordle? So, like...
I hate them.
Not even Hurdle?
Nope.
No.
Hate 'em.
The fuck is...
Because here's
what
the thing.
is
when
Wordle,
I
really?
made that announcement on stream, which was fucking dumb, because then I've been just fucking... Just... I've thrown so many people into jail in Discord and in my streams for mentioning anything relating to Wordle, that people found all the fucking offshoots, and they're like, well, what about this? It isn't quite Wordle. And I was like, you policy reading fine print motherfuckers. If you don't goddamn get out of here with these Wordle and these Wordles from Wish... Get the fuck out. I can't handle it. Someone found a Pokemon Wordle, like a Squirtle. Someone found, like, something.
Hurdle is all music, though. Like, literally, you listen to it and you have to guess the song.
No.
I have no idea what Wordle really is either.
I think the part that bothers me about it, and I get everyone has to have something to do, and I'm being the world's biggest bitch about it, but I have a problem when, like, every social media outlet I have, I see a consistency. I don't care what it is. And it's almost like competing, like, oh, I got this score and I got that score. And I'm like, it's almost like back in the day when people used to, like, the things I used to hate all the time. When you used to play on Facebook or other things, and it was like, you've been invited to help out with Farmville. Fuck your Farmville.
God.
Hey, I played the
goddamn-
shit out of Farmville, though. Although
I didn't want to play any of the Zynga games, any of the Mafia Wars, any of that. Just leave me the fuck
I
alone.
will say with Farmville, though, I would only send the, what was it, like the requests for resources or whatever to people I knew that played.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
the difference. Like, I didn't just blast it to my fucking timeline.
I had too many of those. I'm sure right now, their IRL reply all pitches, and I fucking hate them. Like, I'm sure they're the ones who are just like, oh, well, cool, thanks, reply. Shut it off. Shut it off.
Listen,
I just...
my mother got me into playing, like, Farmville.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And then it just escalated, so she would send me, like, Farmville requests, or, like, others, racing game requests, Candy Crush, all the
Candy
shit
Crush.
played on her
Crush.
phone.
I got so many. So-and-so's out of turns on Candy Crush. Will you help them? No, I won't. And in fact, I'm unfriending them. Fuck you. I was
like
just so done. I was like, no.
There was the bubble game you could play where you could have to like, match in the X amount of bubbles and shit.
I know what you're talking about,
And
but like...
I got so many requests from my mum. That was back when I lived at home as well. At her place. I had to walk out into the kitchen where she had her laptop, because that's a little spot, a little corner in there. I looked at her, Mum, if I get another game request on Facebook, I'm about to become an orphan child.
It's
I
so
am
bad.
I
The
am
worst
going
part-
insane.
The worst part of that too is that there are people who will do it like, and I'm just gonna throw them in there, boomers and above. Like, they kind of understand technology, not to be like, oh hey, and it's like, great example is my mother-in-law. I love her to pieces. She is an absolute gem. But when she shares things on Facebook, she's like, for Bonnie or for so and so. I'm like, you need to tag their name. They aren't gonna see that. And it's like, okay. And her email gets hacked like 3 times a year. Like, it's just, there's just things, it's just not her cup of tea, right? And so, like, when she wants it, or like, oh, there's this, I'm like, oh, can you not send me that? Or, like, I trusted a very dear friend whose parents I've known forever. And they're like, hey, is there an email for Renvy? Like, I want to reach out and, like, send them something. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. I gave them my email that I actually checked, not the 209, where's that right now? 206,184 I don't read. I gave her the true private that, like, honestly nobody has. So I would read it.
Ooh,
This bitch put me on a multiple tag recipe swap group to my private email. So they get, the whole thing is, it's almost like a fucking pyramid scheme through emails. But it's like, they send a recipe, and then they tag you and 2 other people. And they're like, now you pass it on.
Oh
and
God,
you
it's a
send your
chain
recipe
letter.
Yes. I have never, this was like 26 women, older women. And I had to block all of their emails. I was like, this is so much time out of my day. And I had to call them, and I was like, listen, Susan, it's really great to hear from you. And I'm glad you wanted to reach out. And I said, I will not be partaking in this. And it felt like I was just being the biggest bitch. Like, no. But I was like, this email is only for actual sensitive personal information. It's not for, and the very little personal correspondence I do, it's not for anything else. The rest of my emails are pretty much junk. Like, I don't, whatever. I need you to never use this email for this again. But yeah, it was essentially a chain. And it was like, but the fact that she had tagged me and then 2 other people with their emails in a group of like CC to 26 others, I was like, well, now I have a responsibility to type up a recipe and send this out. So now I'm the bitch in the chain. And I'm like, So anyway, Wordle. I was like, I just can't. I just
Fucking
spiraled
chain
from there.
letters.
But like,
chain
I hate
mail
it.
is insane.
And honestly, that's why I hate email. Like, email's such a slow medium for me. So I don't check it. And like, everyone was judging me on stream the other day. I was like, I just don't check it. So the fact that I talk to
neither.
people is great because if I make time to call you, to text you, to talk to a Discord, whatever else, you're cared about. But I'm not going to read 8,000 emails. It's just not going to happen. And like my dad's like, oh, hey, there's this and this and this and this. Because I'm helping out with some HBCU marketing. And he's like onesie twosying me the easiest emails. And I'm like, I need you to just... He emails the way I text. And if anyone's ever received a text from me, I'm Cordy.
Mm-hmm. 2 words at a time.
Yes. And I'm like, I was raised that way. Moving on. So, it's just kind of like no, Dad, please don't. And I just, he does not have access to that email on purpose. I can't trust my own dad. Like, please. Leave me be. Yeah, I can't. But if I see any more consistent Wordle stuff, I think I'm probably going to lose my cord.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so many. And I was so sad to see my own mom. I'm glad you're having a wonderful time, but please don't. The betrayal was real. But is there anything trending, or maybe not even now, but in recent past that just annoyed the shit out of you and you were like, please let this phase or fad or whatever else die down, because I'm waiting for the death of Wordle, just anxiously waiting to bury that bitch.
Fortnite dances.
Oh, but you actually like Fortnite, though.
I enjoy Fortnite. I just don't enjoy watching fully grown men try to be, I'm hashtag quirky, watch me flaws, like every other fucking idiot who plays the game.
Boy, do I have news for you, friend.
I know this, and I thought we talked about this before.
Does in the grocery store? He flosses.
Right. But does he do it because he's like, I'm quirky, I play Fortnite?
I mean, yes, the first one. But no, he doesn't play Fortnite. His FPS could never. He would just be a bullet sponge. No.
It's just the whole thing. And I mean, it's not as bad as it used to. It's far from as bad as it used to be. But oh my god.
Yeah.
Fully grown men just oh, you play Fortnite? Can you tell me the name of this dance? It's idiocy is what's named.
You know what, though? That, and then this trend that was on TikTok, there's 2 of them right now that I'm over with. One's kind of passed over, but it's still there. And it's the whole she.
Oh,
and I'm stop with the she. I can't. And then whatever this Harry Potter thing is, where it's with a little, they grab some little item. Yeah, and they're just I can't use the words. But those grab something random, and it's the only good ones of that have been when people have taken the little TIE fighters and with the TIE fighter. Okay, that's kind of funny, but
I enjoyed the one where it's Mort. King Julian!
Oh,
the boy who lived, come to die.
Yes. I feel that shit's just on repeat, and you're like, okay. It's only so much of this I can take. Yeah.
Well, not anymore because I don't give a fuck, but coning.
Coning?
When I worked at McDonald's. So, coning is when someone orders an ice cream cone. They get handed it, and then they shove it to their forehead. And they're usually videotaping themselves and the reaction of the person in the window. Which, now I don't give a fuck because I don't work there, so it doesn't affect me. But, there's that whole thing where I would hand them the cone. They do that. It happened to me twice. And one time, they drove away real quick, laughing, for the video and whatnot, right? 30 seconds later, they were back at the window going, can we have some napkins, please?
That's good.
You fucked around and found out, beer chills.
They realized.
They were not prepared.
Oh my god, that's beautiful. No, I hadn't thought about that because I've seen all those funny videos of drive-thrus, and I was just like, what the... Oh. And then I realized you were probably one of those people a couple of times.
You were on the receiving end on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I literally thought it was someone, and it's not even kind of emotional. I thought someone was going to like grab it like this, because I've seen that where they just
Right,
like,
yeah.
whole hand grab it, and I'm like, you heathen. It's like people who like take a bite out of like the Kit Kat and not break them apart first. So I'm like, no.
Why do you
have
break
to-
apart Kit Kats?
Okay, I'm unfollowing you. I'm just gonna write that down. Cancel
Listen,
Simon.
if you're sharing it, sure. If you're not, why would you spend time breaking it?
Cordy, are you on Team Simon on this?
No, I'm not.
No.
No.
Okay.
I'm one step further than you are on this, Renvy. I break apart my Kit Kats and then I eat them in layers.
What the you serial killer? What the
Hold on, are you one of those people like, this is my Kit Kat meal, deconstruct it?
Yes, pretty much.
Okay. I'm gonna call you a therapist. Therapy for Cordy. Cancel Simon. Got it.
I've always been the person who dissects my food. Like, Oreos, like, if I'm eating 3 of them, I would untwist them, which isn't unusual. I'd take the cream and put it all in a pile, and then all the cookies in another pile. And then eat all the cookie portion and then the cream.
Right, so we agree that I'm not the problem right now.
Right? Literally in my mind, I was like, shit, Simon might be the normal one.
How dare you?
I mean, Hostess cupcakes, turn them upside down, rip the bottom off, eat all the cream first, then eat all the cake, then eat the frosting. Like...
I've never had one, but
through
somehow
the
I feel
rear door
offended.
on that cupcake was like, let me just what? The cupcake press charges? I mean, I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
And then,
Did it get fair warning?
and then Swiss cake rolls, you know, the ones that are like swirl. Yeah.
You unroll them, don't you?
I peel all the chocolate off the outside, eat that, and then unroll it, eat all but like the little hamburger bun of like the real inside, the one that's just like U-shaped, eat all of that, and then I eat the center.
Okay, Hannibal Lecter. Okay. Would you like some Chianti with your fava beans too? God damn.
Daddy, would you like some sausage? Or would you like to dissect it?
Oh my god. Please never dissect a sausage. I may have to honestly have a grippy sock vacation if you start dissecting sausage. Like what? I don't think I just deconstruct anything. Do I do anything like that?
See,
Oh,
now
I do.
I'm thinking about it too now.
One thing I do, and I've always done. Remember those like ice cream cookies where you had like a cookie on one side, cookie on the other side, and ice cream in the middle?
Yeah.
I will literally lick it around like a salt lick in a circle until I can get the outside edge of the cookie warm enough that I can be like, smoosh without like teeth freeze. And then I'll repeat the cycle. So it's kind of like a systematic approach. And then if I'm eating a Klondike bar, which I haven't had in eons, I will peel the chocolate off the sides all the way around and then on the top. And then I'll like slowly lick the ice cream. But like, that's the only weird thing I can... I'm sure if you asked Nate, he'd be like, let me show you the list.
The fucking
shit.
scroll.
Oh my god. Whoosh. It's like, all the stuff Nate wife does. You know, I'd just be like,
you're asking if she does strange shit?
He would have a manifest on me, I swear to God. And he'd be like, wow, how'd you get that information? He's like, being with you for 14 years. That's how. Let me tell you, yeah, you've done some shit.
I think that the only thing I maybe do that can kind of be like when I eat a Magnum, right? Magnum ice cream.
Yeah.
I remove all the chocolate first.
Yeah, it's like the way
I don't know. I mean, but I've never seen anyone not do that though.
I'm that.
I don't. I took a bite into it.
I was gonna say I'm that
but
heathen, but okay.
You know what I do? I do a shitty thing though, pretty often. Usually we like buy our own like individual like I'm having this from the Chinese restaurant and he's having this from the Chinese restaurant and they're having this from the Chinese. So we have offered our own meal. And the one thing I do love is when you get like I love fried rice, but the combination fried rice. So it's got to have the chicken, the shrimp, the the little pieces of ham that are like this big and whatever. And it's like usually the three mix. It's like a pork, a chicken, and a shrimp.
Mm-hmm.
I will literally. So we have this rule in our house: if I leave things in the fridge for 2+ days, it's fair game.
Yep.
The very first thing I do, I immediately dig like I'm looking for gold throughout the entire. I'm not gonna large one. I am digging for gold. I'm eating up all the meat, and I'm leaving the rice. And I'm like, I'll have some of it here and there, but I'm really like, ooh, piece of candy. Oh, piece of candy. Oh, piece of candy. And they'll be like, oh yeah, I get you some fried rice. Bitch, you're only getting fried rice and bean sprouts at that point. I mean, maybe a baby carrot, but like, there's not a single piece of protein in there. And for some reason, he finds one hidden gem.
To be fair, it probably still tastes great.
Yeah. But like, I immediately snatch, like, oh, hey, can I have a bite? And he's like, oh, yeah, sure. And I'm like, there's nothing left in there.
You fell into my trap.
And like, I should just order just the meat sans the rice, but like, my brain's like, no. It must be an adventure. It must be a choose your own adventure decision.
I'm not
of
actively
like,
digging. It's
yeah.
not food.
It's not worth it, right? And then, so then, I mean, Nate ends up eating it anyway, which is fine. But I'm just like, there's not a single ounce of protein in any of that. Sorry.
No, rice probably still tastes like the meat and the stuff, right?
Yeah, but if you were like, oh man, combination, there should be something. No.
To be fair, we can get the exact same thing at a Chinese place near my mum, and I haven't gotten there in years. I might have to go there now.
Yeah. I'm the same bitch with wonton soup. I will scoop out all the fucking wontons and leave the broth, and I'm like, I don't need you. It's just this tub of clear broth in the fridge. Like, why? Because I'm Satan. I don't have like conclusion to that. But I'm like, I just wanted these things. Thank you. So we're like, why don't you get fried wonton? I don't want fried. I want gooey, slimy wontons. Yes.
Yummy.
Jimmy?
Yummy.
I need to show you a video later.
Oh, Jimmy. I'm like, what?
And I need you to sing it in Gremlin.
Oh no.
And I can't remember what it's called, but it's this children's video. And it's like, there's a party in my tummy. So yummy. I used to tease Nate about it all the time. I'll show you later, but I need you to reenact that. Yummy.
Oh no.
Yes, it'll be great. It's fine. It's all good.
Are we sure about that?
No.
Are you sure about that?
No, when I say it's all good, it's just that Midwestern response of like, nope, all good. It's fine. Doing great. And it's like, we're not doing
it's
great.
lovely. It's
no,
great.
Lovely. Great. No. The world's
Yay.
on fire behind you. You're like, this is fine. No.
Oh, it's my life. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same when you generally when you ask a European or an Englishman, you're like, how are you doing? He's like, I'm having the time of my life. You know that man's about to commit.
Yeah.
But if you go and you ask the same question, he's like, yeah, I'm not too bad. You know he's having a good time.
I feel like we're gonna have this like read up on this before we go overseas. And be like, oh yeah. They'll be like,
Oh, I don't.
Oh.
No, I'm good. Like, I understand all the context like that.
It's just sarcasm.
you can talk.
No one,
I'll-
no one will ever tell you exactly how they feel. It's always the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a Yo Gabba Gabba sketch. I just remembered it, but I'll show you later because it's such a funny
Okay.
little kid thing. It's a dumb thing that I'm just like, haha, it's in my head like an earworm. I can't get it out. But speaking of earworms and getting things out, it's funny how I can remember things for like years and years on end. But I've literally been hitting a wall the last couple of years of just trying to like, I don't know. I'm out of school now, so I stopped like. I'll never go back to school because I've got the master's and I'm never going to go back. But, like, I feel like I still want to learn new things, but I have, like, zero ability to learn things. Like, I'm like, oh, I kind of want to, because I talked about before, I want to retire in Montreal for part of the time, and the other part of the time in Panama. So I should know some French and some Spanish, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know how many times I have downloaded? Like, it got to the point where, like, the apps would notify me and say, these notifications aren't really working, so we're going to go ahead and turn them off. I get it, and I want to learn a new hobby, and I'll try to learn something, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to learn how to do this. Nope. And it's like, I can't process. I was thinking I wanted to learn some more different types of code, just to broaden my skills and more in app development. I know a little bit
get
of
into
stuff.
Python.
Yeah, no, stop. No, I'm Ruby on Rails, Apple-based software products, and then Python. I can go kiss my ass. But at the same time, there's all these things I've seen like Humble Bundle all the time, where it's like, hey, get this like coding boot camp. I'm like, my company will pay for me to go get this training. And I'm like, yeah. And then I think about it, I'm like, yeah, I'll sign up. And then I'm like, no, the fuck I'm not. Because I will literally learn. And it's just like, it's just gone.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
Retaining
retain things to
information
save
not
my life.
possible.
Yeah. And I'll sit there and try to do, like, I looked the other day on Amazon and I was like, oh, you know, and there's a local community college class. We could go learn some French. Be something to do together. Or there's an option from home. There's Amazon textbook we can get. And I added it and removed it from cart like 18 times in the last like 2 months. And I'm like, I just don't think I have the ability to learn. And I don't know if I'm just me alone, but like younger me, we talked about it with like reading too. Younger me, younger you, especially Courtney, we used to read a ton.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm just like, that Poisoner's Handbook book I was telling you about, I've had that on my bedside since the Royal Oak House. So I'm kind of just reading it. Yeah. And then I thought, you know what? Maybe I'll get an Audible account. You have 12 unused credits. I don't even want to talk about it. Like, I can't brain. And I'm like at the maximum load, and someone was like, hey, you know, what about learning this for a position at this company? And I'm like, no. I just
No.
can't. Like, I'll try to sit down and focus on something new. My brain's like, that's a wrap. slap, and walk away. I'm like, will I ever learn anything new again? Like, you're always learning. Like, you're always improving your stream and learning new stuff and all this stuff. And I'm just like, I know how the stream deck works. And I know how to start my stream and end my stream. And I know how to raid. And I have a couple of emotes. And I'm just like, I'm in the Lazy Warriors approach of streaming. And I'm like, it's good.
Look, sometimes I remember to turn on my microphone.
The amount of times I've been muted, I can't tell you. It's so painful. I'm like,
That's why I monitor my mic.
I
Because
can't do it.
Because if
My
I
brain
hit
just-
if I hit the mute button on the side by accident, I'll know, because then I can't hear myself.
Yeah, listen, I tried that earlier when I was trying to fix my microphone. I was like, but, I don't want to hear myself. No. Because it's almost like it's like a second delay, and you're just like, it's like someone's like teleprompting you in your ear, like how to say like the weather, but it's like, but you're saying it, but it repeats, my brain.
See, here's the thing though, like, the biggest problem is when it's super delayed. This is like a split second, which is enough for your brain, which is fine. Like, I understand not everyone's brain works the same. Like, I accidentally turned on the monitoring through the PC once. That shit's like a full half second behind, and that's when my brain goes. So, you know,
What was that? Was that a software update? Was that a file crash? Was that a 404? The sound effect was great.
Can we play that system sound again?
That was beautiful. I wish y'all would have seen her face. That was great.
But like,
Oh.
it's like, just, yeah, like, it's not, like I said, it's not so bad when it's through the mic, because it's only a very split second. It was even less when I had my Yeti mic. Now I have the Elgato Wave mic. But, you know, it's one of those, you get used to it. Like, there was a one point where it just, when I got it on my new computer, it wasn't monitoring. And I'm like, I I don't know what I'm doing. And it felt weird. I think I had to do one stream without the monitoring, and I'm like yelling into the mic because I can't hear myself.
Wait a minute, though. Can we just talk about everyone close your eyes, just yelling into the void, like, hello, like, are you there?
Look, I'm not saying that my alt Twitter account just the description is screaming into the void, but you know.
Wait, stop.
Oh, nobody follows it. It's literally just screaming into the void. You're not gonna find it. You probably will, but you're not gonna find it.
I was gonna say, give me a minute.
You're like, are you telling Renvi she won't find it?
I have Sunday plans now. I have been watching Criminal Minds all night. I will find this unsub, okay? Gosh dang it. I should really stop watching so much of that. But the point is,
Well, the point being,
I am ready. Why you look like you're gonna hide something? What you doing, friend?
No, I'm looking at the screenshots I've been taking.
Oh,
just currently changing a ever so slightly recognizable handle to something completely
Oh
different.
no.
Piggly Wigglies. Like, what? Scream.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like that's just kind of like, I can't learn anything. And I feel like before I could learn so much so quickly. I know it's with age too. Like, if you're going to be, they say, like, bilingual, to, like, do it young.
Mm-hmm.
And, yep, that's where it's going to be.
Well.
Sis is hoping for, like, Google Translate in, like, 4K. Because I'm just going to need things ready to go.
Right,
Well.
and here I was thinking about learning Unity or trying to learn Unity or maybe Unreal Engine. Just, trying
to
out new
make some
stuff.
games.
Yeah, and I was like,
Yeah.
I was gonna try and learn that, and like listening to you, obviously, I now know that I need to get my fucking finger out my ass and get it done before I get old.
Yep.
Wait a minute. I mean, mentally, I'm clapping because you really got me into the last second. The other part of me is looking at you with, like, fucking dagger eyes. Like, I will murder your ass. Like, how dare.
They had me in the first half, not gonna lie.
Yes! I'm like, the audacity of this. It clicked like 10 seconds after. I was like, oh, the audacity of this bitch. I can't. Smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth.
I mean,
Thank
I'm
you.
running
Thank
into the
you.
same thing, except for I actively have to learn new things right now because I'm still learning the new position at my job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like this is
Yeah.
working completely against me. Like just the audacity of my boss going, "You're learning things too slow." Bitch, look. I know you're older than me, but you've been constantly learning things your entire life. Like she's still smart as a whip, but it's like, look, some of us just don't have the mental capacity to keep doing that. Like brain full. No more room. Please dump memory. No, do not want to dump memory.
You're gonna Stack Overflow on like 5. Yeah. No, I the part that cracked me up the most is when you posted that on Twitter and you said it to me, you're like, there are 2 types of people. My first comment was, want me to kill them? Because I immediately jumped to murder. And the second one was like a more rational response. And I was like, nah, murder. Like, it's just like it was the professional way to say things. And I was like, yeah. But hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Murder. Let's consider.
Moida.
Yeah.
Moida.
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 Mhm.
Moida.
Moida.
Unalike.
I don't know.
I can't.
How to Alt F4 a person.
That should be your game. So get on it with your Unreal Engine. How to Alt F4 a person. I swear to God, they're going to load up and be like, hit Alt F4. Game over!
Congratulations, you beat the game.
Hit the game!
Here's 50,000 achievements.
You would Trojan horse that shit on Steam. It would just be like, and you'd be like,
Whoa.
and you're like, design, game, achievements, all the credits, Simon. Everything. Like, the credits go on for like days, and it's like, Simon. 3 a.m. poop,
Just credit
Simon.
for this achievement, and this achievement, and this achievement, and this achievement. And then one further down is just like, partial credit to my cousin.
No, it'd be the ultimate catfish. At the end of it, you could be like, ending 2 of 4, even though there's no ending 1, no ending 3, and no ending 4. That would, I would alt F for that game. Listen, we just gave you your game. There you go. Make that. Go handsome the world and be youthful. Jesus, you might as well call me a fossil fuel. It's fine. God damn. Oh.
What, he's only, 5 years behind us? Something like that?
Yeah, no, that was a dig. That's a dig. It's fine.
Especially in today's world, 5 years is not a long time anymore. The way that everything keeps flying by because nothing is happening.
No, a lot is happening.
Well, no, a lot is happening, but personal life-wise. Like things that directly affect yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with Cords on this. Like, things just kind of...
Yeah, true.
It's almost like you're trying to run in molasses. You're like, I know I'm going somewhere, but it feels real slow. Like, things aren't really, like, happening, and then it's just like, oh, shit,
and
it's
then
2022.
I'm like, you look at the date.
Halfway through 2022? Oh, my God. Like, what? How's this happening? It seems...
Yeah. I will say that every start of the month at work, inevitably the first day of the month that we're in the office, someone's like, holy shit, it's already this month? Yes, you don't need to remind the rest of us who are trying to ignore the fact that time is continuing to pass super fucking fast and there is nothing we can do to slow it down. Thank you.
Yeah. That's the one thing I don't miss from the office is I had some people that I loved, but there's people who are just like, never, just call out dead. Like, just never come to work, because I don't even want to. We used to have this person who were so irritatingly bubbly, and they were like, good morning, and everybody knows I am not a morning person. You tell me good morning at like 7:45 o'clock in the morning, I want to kill you. Quickly. Painlessly. Well, maybe a little painful. But I wanted to just like instantly, pew, like I wanted to have like a silencer in my desk, just be like, pew, not today. And just shove him under my desk with the rest of the bodies. Like, please go away. Or just like, oh, there's this. Or like, can I have your help with the same issue for the 14th time? Boop, on her desk. Like, I just would, nope, can't deal with it.
Would it surprise you that I am that person at work?
The good morning person? Yeah, no.
I'm the good morning person. I get in, I'm like, good morning! Even though I'm deadly tired, I'm just like, yeah!
Again, this is why you're the guilty spark. But moving on.
I'm also the person that steers into the office immediately and then go, what are you doing? I am making coffee before I off myself.
So it's like kind of like cheerful nihilism, kind of like, it's all fine, don't worry about it, we're good. Yeah, kind of. And I'm like, ooh, I don't know about that. Oh my God. No, I can see you being also simultaneously the dog from Up. You ever seen that movie? You tell me he's not. Hey, friend, squirrel. Hey, friend, squirrel. Like, just, phew. And I'd be like, hello? Are we having a coherent conversation?
So I said the other day, but.
Yeah, I can just see you doing that. Oh my God. Speaking of which, since you're so crazy, who would play you in a movie? Simon, I need to know who would be your celebrity chaotic energy.
Danny DeVito.
I legitimately think that is the best answer I've ever heard. Damn. I was gonna clap back, but I got nothing.
You think I haven't thought of this?
I got nothing.
You think I weren't prepared? I've spent years thinking about this. I would like to think I'm as charismatic and like, hey, sexy as like Ryan Reynolds or some shit. Let's be honest, Danny DeVito.
I can't unsee that now. Oh, yeah, you do have that level of chaos. Okay.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah. Anybody else, you think? Any close runner-ups?
Anyone else?
Yeah.
See, I haven't actually thought about any other people.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, Demi Lovato?
You're on a D train right now. I know that's going to bring in some sexual junk, but the point is, you're definitely on the D's. Is there anybody else? Because if you had to blend Danny DeVito and Demi Lovato, that's not a pretty baby.
Or it's going to be a very pretty baby with some chaotic energy as fuck.
I can't. Okay.
I don't know who else it would be. I'll be honest.
Yeah. I think for me, I'm going to almost, and it's not going to be same sex, it's going to be a different sex, but I'd almost dead on say Donald Glover. Childish Gambino.
Mm-hmm.
They just have that kind of spunky, chaotic fun. I'm talking like from their Community days. Such a great, like, yeah! Because I'll have moments where I'm like literally like human googly eyes and like, so is that person and that kind of energy. And I'm like, yeah, that's it. I love how you're looking that up. Like, who is this person?
No, I know who Donald Glover is.
Okay.
I just had a moment of clarity.
Oh God.
A moment of clarity about what?
About someone who could play me in a movie.
Bring it on.
Okay.
Steve Carell.
My mind immediately goes to Bruce Almighty when Jim Carrey is telling him with the whole
Dude, Michael Scott. The Office.
Yes. Holy shit. Yeah. Yeah. Are you sure you're like more of a Jim?
No, I'm not that smart.
Wow.
You heard it here first. Oh my God. What about you, Cords?
I got nothing.
Anybody who you would think would? No?
No,
Ooh, I get to make one up for them.
It's one of those, I've thought about it, but I've got nothing. Like, literally, it's part of my inability to imagine things sometimes.
Imagination.
I think Sigourney Weaver could be you.
I'm not that badass.
Yeah, you are. You're downgrading yourself. You can girl, we talked about you in the apocalypse riding out on the bicycle with fucking baby food packets.
Yeah,
okay?
but that's
I'm pretty
zombies,
sure,
not aliens.
like, well,
do you think she would care?
Right. I'm just saying, I'm feeling some real Sigourney, Ellen Ripley vibes. I'm just putting it out there. If we were to give you a male counterpart.
Oh no.
Larry David from Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
What?
Okay, Larry David from Curb Your Enthusiasm. Just because there's moments where you're like, no. It's like,
that guy.
Okay.
I have a lot of those moments.
Right? Like, so badass and also, oh. Hey. I just made you new parents.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You know what?
Yeah.
They would
That's
not
your
make
Also
a pretty
think-
baby, though.
Yeah.
I think maybe, just because of the meme, right?
Yeah.
Sofia Vergara could play me.
I don't know who that is.
Because
Aggressively Hispanic and loud.
aggressively Hispanic and smoking. But
Loud.
but also, I'm not really... I've watched some stuff that she's in throughout the years, but like, There's the meme on the internet. It's like, do you even know how smart I am in Spanish?
I can
like,
see it for the
you know
loudness
what?
of
You
Simon.
know what? You know
Yes.
what? I get it. Having to translate everything you say before you say it. Yeah. I relate.
Yeah.
Yeah. They keep forgetting you speak something besides English. Every time. Every time. And I'm like, right. This is not their native language. Links aggressively. Yeah. God, okay, so we did a female and male for both of you guys. I need to figure out a female for me. Oh, I know who it is. Oh God, what's her name? She was on like Saturday Night Live for a long time. She's mixed. Shit. Is it Maya Rudolph? I think so.
Oh my God, could you too?
Yes, Maya Rudolph. Yep. Give me absolutely. She's just chaotic and I love her.
Yeah.
The
chaos is real.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's from The Good Place.
That was.
I loved her in that.
That was a very wholesome reaction.
I also think that I've got some Melissa McCarthy in there too, and I like that just like. And then definitely someone who is like massively depressed. I don't know if I can find one particular celebrity where I'm like, that's them. I can't pinpoint it, but in terms of weird and chuckly, those are the two I could picture. Yeah, definitely Maya Rudolph and definitely Donald Glover. I was thinking, I think it's Melissa McCarthy who's in Bridesmaids. I think she snatches up all the puppies. It was pretty
Oh,
funny.
she's from Gilmore Girls. Isn't she?
Melissa McCarthy? I don't think so.
She's maybe I'm thinking
just
of the wrong
remembering
person.
shit wrong.
I think I'm remembering the wrong person when you say Melissa McCarthy. So yeah, I can't speak to that then.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, she is in that one. Maya Rudolph's in it too, which is they both play great roles, but like it's some good shit.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I could be.
Oh she's Sookie.
Yeah, I could be Kristen Wiig too because she plays a lot of drunk roles. So I'll take her.
Oof.
But, yeah.
Oof on that. Big oofs.
I will say, you know what? Yeah, Melissa McCarthy could play you.
Yeah, I know.
At least based on her role in Gilmore Girls. Yeah.
She did a lot of funnier shit too, and I'm like, yeah. And she has a nerdy little husband, and I'm like, I love it. I'm like, yeah, same, perfect. Claps. Yeah, that's I feel that energy. All right, we've got our new lineage. But like, what would the movie be like though? Like, what would
like our life movie, or like.
Or them playing us in a role, what would that be like?
Oh my God, if Sofia Vergara played me,
I can't.
My life would be so much more interesting.
What kind of movie would you be in, friend?
I don't even know.
Yeah. I feel like you'd have a lot of breaking the fourth wall and you'd be like, so listen. Here's where we're going to. And it would just be your whole, because it's kind of your life, where you'll be like, blah, 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 and then. It's almost like Steve from Blue's Clues, and it's like, we just got a letter. We just got a letter. It's like, let's find out who it is. And he goes back into character. You're like, Steve, did you just have like a whole moment? Like, you good?
Okay. Without the time stopping. Everyone's just like, what the fuck? They don't know it, but in reality, I am the murderer. I did it. I used this knife right here. Like, and I was like, did you just admit?
Like,
no, I don't know what you're talking about.
You're like reaching out with the whole like, shh. Yes. I think that'd be great.
This is my moment.
Yeah. I feel like mine would be definitely very SNL better days, not like right now, like before 2000s level-esque comedy, but culturally appropriate now and socially appropriate now. But yeah, it would have to be a comedy. It would have to be crazy. It'd probably be a spice of drama in it just because I am dramatic. But yeah, I think that's what it would be.
Mine would probably be an art house flick. Just like just one of those things where it's like very slow moving and shit because I don't do anything. Not anymore.
Wait. And then you clean up at Sundance. it's like 5-time Sundance winner. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense.
It's like a thought
add to the
piece.
Criterion collection. Like, you just become this like massive, like really crazy. It's like, yeah.
I feel like my kind of movie would probably be something like a mix between a Jim Carrey-esque comedy, like Ace Ventura style, but also like that garbage horror movie.
Wait, what? Like a B movie?
Like a really shit tier horror movie where you're like, I saw this coming from when the movie started. Have you seen Truth or Dare on Netflix?
I've not seen it, but I've watched the kill count, so I know the basic premise and how everything turns out.
Even if you don't like a horror movie, watch it, because what they try to do to be scary is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Because the effect, it's not a plot point really, is it?
It's
what?
With the minor.
Kind of. Basically, it looks like sometimes the characters have like a Snapchat filter on where they're.
It does.
Where they're.
You know that really shit Snapchat filter, and their eyes go.
Well, that's the one Renvy
like
loves,
stretched.
but it's not like that.
But they're trying to be scary. That's the thing.
Big Mouth, and it's my favorite filter.
No. This one doesn't make your.
No.
It doesn't like make the mouth as big as your face and the eyes fill the rest of your face. It like makes your mouth like in an unnerving smile, and it just enlarges your eyes a little bit. So like it elongates the sides of your mouth into
like Grinch, kind of almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no matter what face you make,
scary.
it's still up there. Yeah.
And they try to make it scary, but it's fucking hilarious. It's one of those movies that put it on like, this looks shit, but it might be worth something. I just laughed all the way through.
Look.
And then at the end of it, you're just like, that whole problem could have just been fixed if they just this.
I mean, honestly though, a lot of movies could be over in 6 minutes if they're like, and done. You're like, oh, okay. Well,
what? This is patient zero. If we let him out the facility, he could kill people. We need to keep him in a lock. Oh, we could shoot him. We could just shoot him.
Scene.
It's over. Oh, look, our tunnel narrows down to where you can barely crawl through. Well, I guess this is over. Walks back out of the cave. Like, you don't need to crawl through that fucking tiny little thing.
Don't dissent me. Oh my god.
Or As Above, So Below. As Above, So Below. That's the one I had in mind with that one.
I've still not watched that one, but I kind of want to watch it.
Do it. That one's actually really good.
It's a trip.
I enjoyed that one.
Is it on Netflix? Is it on Netflix?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I watched it.
Well, it's different in different countries because, like, Simon has access to things on Netflix we don't have access to on Netflix. And we have stuff on,
We're not sponsored, sorry.
Have you heard of NordVPN?
Yeah. I just heard so much.
With its military-grade encoding, keeps you safe from all manners of hacking.
I saw this
No one's gonna be fishing
the other day, and it was great. And it was like, how did you get like Wi-Fi service at Hogwarts? And they were dead ass like NordVPN. And I was like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, I know who that is. What's her name? It's like, it's not. I laugh at my own jokes, but like weird.
Yeah.
Weirdly spelled.
I don't even know, but it was just so great. It was just dead ass NordVPN. And it was like, you're at Hogwarts. What do you mean?
Why are you so late? No one told me the stairs moved.
Yes, that one. Yes, I was dying. It's just the NordVPN.
Welcome to the Magic Duel. You'll be battling Malfoy, Avada Kedavra.
Yeah. What if I reduced someone to a chicken, fried them, and ate them? It was like...
Just hypothetically.
It's like, oh yeah, we're missing a major teacher magician.
Okay, here...
Somehow they were turned into a chicken. It was like...
This okay, so there's one thing when you're transmorgifying things or whatever the fuck it is, like turning one thing into another, but there's also and just the polyjuice potion, which is basically like, you know, you take somebody's hair or something that's part of them biologically. It just has to be something small. You put it in with the potion, you drink it, you turn it into them for like an hour or something. And it's not supposed to be used for animals, but say it was, and you got turned into a chicken, and it still released you after an hour. Like, what would happen if someone killed you, stripped you of feathers, and started cooking you, and then the hour runs up? Do you turn back into a human at that point, or do you stay as a chicken because you died? Like,
that's cannibalism, friend. But like,
I mean, I guess the potency of the potion would still go down. Like,
well, if it's not
no matter if
moving,
you're dead or
but if
alive.
it's not moving through your blood, well, moving through your system actively and being
Yeah,
absorbed,
but
like,
I mean, a battery can still run out of battery if it's not used eventually.
Yeah.
So I guess
just not as fast. So that person would probably already be pooped by the time that they were.
halfway through the sewer system, all of a sudden,
no, it's an hour. Can you imagine? It's like the magic school bus expanding inside your ass. Like, what the fuck? I'm saying?
Did you know that the magic school bus could be inside your colon right now and you have no idea?
Listen, the way I've been blowing out lately, it probably is. It's probably stuck.
Just trying to
Need someone
irritate
fish
you.
that matchbox.
Irritate you so you can shit it out.
Yeah, I can see it. I gotta back up 2 seconds because you guys, I don't know if you saw my face. Y'all know I haven't read or seen any Harry Potter, and you just explained, I think, from Harry Potter, right? The spell of what did you call it?
Yeah,
Where you, like,
it's fine. Yeah.
Avada Kedavra.
Well, the polyjuice potion and everything. Yeah.
that
Poly
one,
potion.
yes.
where you could be someone for an hour. I mean, the Grinch's heart grew that day. I was like, oh my god. Forget googly eyes. I'm snipping at every bitch's hair who's hot. Fuck it. I just want to know.
Like, I could turn into someone I think is hot. Danny DeVito.
I'd touch myself. I'm just saying. I feel like, what are they working with? I don't want to be him. 45 minutes left. Cool. What if I just so I'd know. But at the same time, I'd be the biggest criminal. Oh my god, I'd rob so many banks. I would.
I could steal the hair of the customers I hate.
Oh no.
Do you see? So you get my whole like.
I get it, you know.
Okay.
I'm not usually on your your criminal wave here, but
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
My brain just went hard left. Crime. Like my mind for 12 hours, all crime is legal, and I could be 12 different people. You'll never catch me. Obviously, I have to source the stuff first, but I will find it.
Yes.
I'm gonna start the neighbor who yells too much next door, and then start my whole trend. Yes. Could you imagine? I'd love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be beautiful.
Murder.
Just dead ass murder. I mean, I feel like
Murder.
I would pull off some like Ocean's 11 level shit and be like, yes, this is good.
You wouldn't even have to care about being spotted either. Because even if you're like, there's a couple of minutes left and you're running around a corner and you've been seen by police coming after you, you run around the corner, you just drink another one.
I don't know if they
Wouldn't
overwrite
really.
each other. They don't.
I suppose they
And
would, wouldn't
it takes a minute for you to change, and it also is kind of not like painful, but uncomfortable.
Oh, so it's the same as usual. Uncomfortable. Yeah.
Okay, so there's some kinks to work out in the mixture, is what you're saying.
Just put some
For
Red
a
Bull in there,
smooth-
speed it up a little bit.
No, because I bet that bitch would actually give me wings. I'm good. No, thank
Oh
you.
God, you could be a flyer.
That's terrifying. No. I mean, I'd love to fly, but if I just suddenly sprouted the ability to fly, I would be screaming. No, thank you. No, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, but man, I have so many more ambitions now. If only that was true. But, important question.
Yeah.
Outside of Streamless, where can we find you, lovelies? Cordelia, where can we find you?
You can find me at the 3 T's, Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, at Cordelia Chase, Cordilia Chase. And just to announce the winner for the caption contest on episode 7, we've got Imee_Akari. Yay!
Woo! You boop, 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 boop. Oh my fucking Christ, that was...
Unexpected?
Simon?
Yeah?
You almost scared my tits off my shirt. Oh my god. Where can we find you, Simon?
I'm on Twitter at Warriors Lazy. And I've got a link tree on there that sends you to all my other stuff.
Good job, buddy. I'm so glad that was 99% calmer than you were a second ago.
And Renvi?
Oh my god. You can find me on Twitter, and it links to most of everything. And that's Renegade G, RHENEG. And then if you want to get a hold of us, we have a Twitter and a Gmail. Our Twitter is at StreamlessP, and our Gmail is streamlesspod@gmail.com. Feel free to reach out, give us any insight, feedback, shenanigans, pictures, fan art, baby food packets. I don't know. Hey, listen, it's possible, but do not send us any Wordle. Thank you.
Yeah, boy.
I know I'm starting a fire. That's okay. I live like a can.
Yeah,
like a
quite
trail of
possibly.
gasoline.
But it's going to come back to bite you in like a month and a half.
It's okay. I'll just block it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have to send us Wordle, if you must, just DM it to Renvi.
No.
That is Renegade G.
I will. He's racking and stacking the punch outs when we go visit him. I swear to God. Oh my God. I almost had like a nosebleed of like anger there. Anyway, until next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
You kind of harmonized there. That was kind of cool. I like it.
Oh, man.
Aw, damn.
Oh, snap.
Bless your heart.